These potatoes come out so creamy and rich, you'd swear there was cheese in them. Just simply layers of potatoes cooked in cream that makes one of the dreamiest potato dishes you will ever try. And the best part, you only need 2 or 3 ingredients. You're going to need some whipping cream, some potatoes, and optional is some dried thyme. This recipe is so simple, so delicious. It is by far our family's most favourite potato dish that I cook. Some very good friends of ours make this a lot, and they would not give this recipe up for love nor money. And we'd always try and guess what cheese is in it, what herbs have you put in it, and they were like, no, honestly, it's that simple. And eventually Joe, our friend, gave me this, so today I'm going to share it with you. So let's get started, and we're going to start with our potatoes. Now obviously use as many potatoes depending on the size of the dish that you're going to be filling. And here I've just got an oven-proof dish, and I've just put a little bit of butter in there just so that nothing sticks, and I've put it onto a tray for when it goes into the oven, which reminds me, preheat your oven at this stage to 180C fan. So let's get our potatoes. All you want to do is get yourself a speed peeler and peel these up. And once all of your potatoes are peeled, we just want to slice these, and you can slice them in whatever fashion you like. And I'm laughing because when I asked our friend, how do you slice them? Do you know, thin, thick? She said, I just want the fastest way possible, so I just chop them however. So that's exactly the route I'm following. So just slice them, big, small, doesn't really matter. Obviously, the bigger you slice them, the thicker they are, the longer this is going to take to cook. And that's it, our last potato there. Just cut that one a little bit thinner. That's it, and I've just put them all back into that bowl. Let's just wipe down that top and bring in our dish here. And all we're gonna do is simply place these into that dish. I suspect if I wasn't nattering away, I could have this dish made in the oven within 3 to 4 minutes. It is that quick. But obviously, I'm chatting to you guys as I'm going along, so it's never going to be done that quickly. So just layer these up. Yeah, no real rhyme or reason to it, however you want to do it. When I watched Jo do it, she just chucked them in, to be fair. I'm just trying to make it look a little presentable. Then, as I say, this is optional. I add a little bit of thyme, a little pinch of salt. I do this on every layer, and a little bit of cracked black pepper, and then go in with some of your whipping cream. You want to make sure, obviously, that everything's nicely covered. Obviously, these potatoes are going to cook in this whipping cream. That's it, and just repeat that until you fill up your dish. That's it, that's my last layer. I've just put some salt on there, a little bit of cracked black pepper. This is my second carton of the whipping cream. Don't think I'll use quite 2, but almost. This will start to sort of bubble up, and those potatoes will get cooked perfectly. I'd say that is about us done, and then finish it off with a final flourish of that thyme. So that's now ready to go in the oven. That's all there is to it. By the way, I used 5 medium-sized potatoes to fill this dish, and that's a 10-inch by 7-inch by 2-inch dish, just to give you some idea. So that's going to go in the oven, that 180C fan. This is going to take about 40 to 45 minutes approximately, give or take, depending on your oven. And what we'll end up with is this lovely sort of golden top on it. It's a bit like, if you ever had it when you were a child, you don't see it around too much anymore, baked rice pudding. Well, baked rice pudding often uses whipping cream, and that gives it that nice little layer of skin on the top. And when this comes out of the oven, those potatoes should be nice and tender when you put a fork into them, and that cream will have thickened up. I cannot wait. 45 minutes it took total cooking time. It's lovely and golden brown on the top, and the potatoes, my knife's just gliding all the way through, so they are cooked perfectly. So let's give it a try. Let's cut a piece and see what the inside looks like. Oh yeah, this looks good. Let's dig in there and get a nice piece of that out. Let's just get a little bit of that on our plate. Actually, I'm not going to be greedy. I'll just have a few little pieces there. Can't help myself. What can I say? Let's get rid of that. That is very hot. What I will say, I keep saying it, it's going to taste cheesy. I know it's going to taste cheesy, but the actual room, the kitchen, smells of cheese. You would just think it's got cheese in it. It is unbelievable. Right, let's try it. Let's see if I'm right about the taste. Yeah. You would never know there is no cheese. It almost tastes like a hint of nutmeg, and obviously, as you saw, we didn't put any nutmeg in it whatsoever. It is so good. I could eat at least half of that on its own. Guys, you saw how easy, how simple, how quick this was, how few ingredients you need to make this beautiful potato dish. And I'll promise you one thing, if you try that, it will absolutely, without fail, be your most favourite potato dish you've had in a very long time. Joe, thank you very much. I really appreciate after many years you giving me that recipe. Guys, that's it from me for today. I really do appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please also like, share, comment, and hype. If you've got one of those hype buttons, that would be very much appreciated and really does help the channel. I'll put all of the details of today's creamy potatoes down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, it's cooking good.